Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. I want to send double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone that rule well, peace, love, and salutation, as always to the hopeful elect, enduring with all long suffering and sound doctrine, teaching his word in truth and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth wherewith we were scattered, which are the Israelites, which consist of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So this is going to be a quick lesson, man. I just got into the book of Jeremiah, and I just want to tap into the first 5 verses of this chapter, man. Just to give the edification of it, and Lord willing, it is edifying. And hey, without further ado, I'm gonna just get straight into it. This is Jeremiah 12:1. It says, "Righteous art thou, O Yahweh, when I plead with thee. Let me talk with thee of thy judgments. Wherefore doth the way of the wicked prosper?" And when you go into the book of Job 9:24, you know who the wicked is. You know who these people are by the characteristics that the Bible lists. Okay, and you see them coming to fruition. You see them actually in person, man. The wicked of the earth is Esau, Edom, which are today's Caucasians, the so-called white people. These are the people that are destroying the earth. These are the people that are constantly thinking of mischievous things to accomplish. And in this day and age right now, what they're trying to accomplish is just one world order. They establish unrighteous decrees, which they have prescribed. They're constantly bringing hell on the people. By these same laws and commandments that they come up with that you have to abide by. So these are the wicked of the earth, man. These are the ones that are destroying the earth. These are the ones that are destroying the people, man. All right. It says, "Wherefore doth the way of the wicked prosper?" Because it looks like these people are doing really they are doing good, man. Because as the scriptures tells us, it says, "Rejoice and be glad, O Edom." This is their kingdom. This is their time to enjoy their time of rulership. All right, this is their time to flourish, so to speak. But hey, at the same time, the scriptures tell you that the Most High have set them in slippery places where they're going to fall, man. And the slippery places, all these things that they're doing are going to backfire. And it's slowly, this America, Babylon, is slowly circling the drain, man. Slowly but surely. All right, the Most High is going to recompense them for the things that they've done against the nation of Israel and against the name of the Heavenly Father Yahweh. All right. It says, wherefore are all they happy that deal very treacherously? Thou hast planted them. Yea, they have taken root, they grow. Yea, they bring forth fruit. Thou art near in their mouth and far from their reigns. Okay, because what does this country say that they're established on? They're established on the Bible. That's what they claim. When they bring in the new president, they swear them in using the Bible. Okay, they got these different Christian churches set up. They got these different churches set up everywhere, man. But when you go into these churches and you see how they truly operate, it's nothing but madness. It's nothing but sorcery, extortion, and straight up evil in there, man. Heavy idolatry. These people don't truly care about Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It says he's far from the reigns. And when you go into that word, I forget the exact Hebrew word at this moment, but the definition of it is their affection, their innermost mind. They're not truly settled on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, that's why the scriptures say you have the vessels unto honor and the vessels unto dishonor. And the vessels unto honor are the Negroes, the Latinos, and Native Americans, which are, the true children of Israel. Those are the Most High's people. These are the children of honor. These are the people that the Most High chose. When you go into Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter, it tells you that he chose this nation for itself. It says, what other nation had they ever drawn so closely to, roughly paraphrasing. He said he's never drawn, no, Slakia, that's something different. But the Most High doesn't deal with these heathen nations, man. He doesn't deal with them in the fact of proclaiming them to be special. Okay, these are the evil of the earth. These are the wicked of the earth. Okay, and it says that they're far from his reigns. And you have Jake that followed that same example, because as the gospel tells us, it says that these people draw nigh unto me with their mouth, but their heart is far from me. And that's the same thing that Esau Edom does, man. The book of Psalms says their thoughts are not at all on the Most High. And that's the spirit that goes on throughout Babylon. That's why the judgment of Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna cover this earth, man. For all the iniquity, for all the disobedience towards Yahweh Shem Shai, all these things they're gonna have a price to pay, man. It says verse 3, but thou, O Yahweh, knowest me. Thou hast seen me and tried mine heart toward thee. Pull them out like sheep for the slaughter and prepare them for the day of slaughter. So this is a prayer from Jeremiah, man. He says, thou hast seen me and tried mine heart toward thee, because the Most High, what? He tries us, man. He tries us by way of he'll bring a situation upon us to see if we're going to remain faithful, to see if we're going to continue to follow the scriptures and not blaspheme the name, not go off, not slip with our tongue, okay? And really not slip from our heart, man. This is Yahweh Shem Shai. It says acceptable men are tried in the furnace of adversity. Okay, so Yahweh Shem Shai tries us, man, and through him trying us, then are we found acceptable. All right, but it says, pull them out like sheep for the slaughter and prepare them for the day of slaughter. Which is not an evil thing to pray for the slaughter of a nation that's so wicked, man. Where's that? The book of First Thessalonians, I believe, the first chapter. Let me see. This is Second Thessalonians. All right, the book of Second Thessalonians, chapter 1 and verse 6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And those that trouble us are who? These heathen nations, man. Ever since they were put upon the earth, the book of Psalms, I believe the book of Psalms, the 6th chapter says they're the Lord's sword, man. They're the Lord's sword, man. But at the same time, Esau Edom overdoes the affliction. It says he forwarded the affliction. All right. I forget exactly what. Okay, no, so I can. It's the book of Second Maccabees, because in the book of Second Maccabees there was a prayer. All right. There was during the time of the Hanukkah, and there was a prayer. That was saying pretty much. I'll just find it and read it. Just for edification. This is the book of Second Maccabees, the 1st chapter, and I'm gonna get straight to the point. Verse 27, it says, gather those together that are scattered from us, deliver them that serve among the heathen. Because the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we were scattered abroad throughout these heathen nations for idol worshiping, man. As it says in the book of Baruch, the 4th chapter, it says I just gotta get it, man. Because Yahweh Shem Shai did everything for a reason. So this is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 6. It says, you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered to the enemies. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to the Most High. So we went off from Yahweh Shem Shai. He scattered us, man. So back in 2 Maccabees 1 and 27, it says, gather those together that are scattered from us, deliver them that serve among the heathen, look upon them that are despised and abhorred. If you look at the nation of Israel, we're abhorred. We are looked at by these different nations as the scum of the earth, man. We're looked at as criminals. All the detestable things you could think about. That's how we're looked at, man. And we're looked at for that reason, because our people as a nation are going off, man. and these heathen nations know it. So they look at us, they shake their head, they're gnashing their teeth, they're slandering us, all types of things, man. And this is the nation of Israel I'm talking about as a whole, not just the men that do the work, but our people as a nation, man. Okay? It says, and let the heathen know that thou art the most high. Punish them that oppress us, and with pride do us wrong. So it's not an evil thing to wish some type of judgment on those that trouble us, man. So I'm gonna get back into this book of Jeremiah 12 and finish these last few chapters that I want to touch on. Okay, so it says, pull them out like sheep for the slaughter, and prepare them for the day of slaughter. And that day is coming, man. You see these prophecies that are coming to pass. You see that, that this COVID-19, which is believed to be a hoax as far as the number of deaths that Esau's tallying up, and they're using this as a catalyst to bring in the RFID chip, to bring in that one world order, and that's what's going on right now, man. So hey, it says prepare them for the day of slaughter, man. These are the evil people of the earth, and they deserve everything that's coming to them, as it says in Psalm 79. It says prepare them for the day of slaughter. Close the door. Close the door. All right. Salakia. Yeah, Salakia for that. All right. So this is verse 4. It says, how long shall the land mourn, and the herbs of every field wither, for the wickedness of them that dwell therein? And as I mentioned, you have Esau, Edom, that's destroying the earth. You have these chemtrails that they're putting in the air every single day. You have this 5G technology, which has a lot to do with this pandemic that's going on, man, with all this radiation that these 5G towers pump out. You have GMO foods. There's no Esau Edom doesn't let the land rest. He continues to plow and plow and plow and plow into the earth without giving the earth a rest, man. Continuing to mess up the water. He's putting all kind of trash in outer space. The list goes on and on. The ocean is I believe, my mind serves me correctly, I believe like 70 to 80% of the ocean is polluted, man. So he's destroying the earth as we speak. He's finding a different way to destroy the earth as we speak, man. And the earth is languishing, man. All right. It says, you got the GMO foods, if I didn't mention that, and what it says, the beasts are consumed and the birds, because they said he shall not see our last end. They're destroying the animals. There are animals that are becoming extinct because Esau Edom is killing them off, man. And this is another reason he has to go. All right, amongst many reasons. Okay. It says, I believe that's all I want to touch on, man. Because them first 4 scriptures, they stood out, and I had to put the edification of them out there. And Lord willing, it was edifying, Hey, so with that being said, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. I want to send double honors once again unto the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, and peace, love, and salutation, as always, to the hopeful elect. Much love as well, and to the few women and children that follow sincerely, truthfully, in the order. And to the wheat amongst tares, man, of the confusion of faces, these you Israelites that look like these heathen nations, but are of the seed of Israel. All right, with that being said, I'm going to say shalom.